When you're on vacation and you've had a full day of fun and now it's time for dinner, what are you going to do? Well, I have a quick 10-minute routine that will get you from daytime to a polished nighttime look in a flash. If you plan ahead and have just a few essentials, you can go from day to night and look polished, put together without a full redo. Let me show you what I do. Now, the first thing is I always have a little bag like this packed outside the scope of my favorite beauty travel capsule. And I have a video that shares that with you. But now when I know I'm going to dinner or doing something different at night, I spray my neck and my arms with this. This is exactly like the Tower 28. This is the Biotech and it's a spray. It's a topical spray and I will spray my face. I spray my arms if need be, if I have the time. But if you want a real quick refresh, this is terrific. So what I go for immediately is I want to refresh my blush, especially if I've been gone all day. And sometimes that's one of the first things that fades. So I keep this Charlotte Tilbury blush. I will just go 1, 2, that's it. And I'm working fast. And so I keep it kind of up here and I push that in my skin quick. And when you're doing this, be mindful that you don't need a lot of products. You need to collect the core products that you prefer in your beauty routine that makes you feel put together. Blush is such an important thing for me, so I go for that first. The next thing I do is I want to glow. And I use the LUMI lotion by L'Oreal, and I'll pop a little bit of this on each cheek. I start with 1 dot, and I want it right there, just to have a little glow in the evening, and wow, what a difference that makes. Just putting that with the blush, and the blush has a bit of hydration as well. Okay, that was fast. And if I have any left over, I'll put it on the bridge of my nose too, just like that. See how easy? And if you have leftover on your finger, put it on the inner corners of your eyes. That way we're not wasting. Okay, I'm literally almost done. So what I'd like to do is I have to make a decision. Do I want to line underneath my eyes, or it depends on what I'm doing with my lipstick. So I think tonight when I go out to dinner after I've been out all day, I'm going to go for a strong red lip. Therefore, I'm going to keep the underneath of my eye simple, but I do want to jazz them up just a little. So I keep these in my bag. These are from Wet n Wild, and I love them. These are fantastic multi-use tools. I can use these as eyeshadows, but eyeliners. But I like to put these underneath my eye for a little pop and dazzle. I think I'm going with the white on the inner corner. This just a little on the inside. And then I'm going to take this champagne color and I'm going to pop that underneath, just to give myself a little something and to brighten my eyes at dinner in case there's some candles on the table. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is my lips. I will shift out my lipstick, but I'm going to remove my pink lipstick. I'm going to be using this red by Lancome. But look at this red. This is going to shift the look from day to night, right here. Bold red. So here we go. Ooh, oh my gosh. This is so pigmented and saturated. In a moment, it shifts your whole look from day to night. So that's why I adore like a beautiful fuchsia, magenta, raspberry, or just a showstopper red. And if I want a gloss, I can put a little gloss. This one's by L'Oreal. This is this Plump Ambition. And the reason I like these is I'll put one dot in the center. I don't line my lips with red sometimes. And I know I'm going to eat. There, I just leave it alone at that. We're moving quick. I have a liner, but I'm not going to use it. I have an eyeliner. I'm not going to use it. Okay, I am going to add some perfume. I'm going to use this Fenty spray. So I'm going to spray 1 spritz of that, not too much, on my wrist. And then I'm going to press. I know sometimes you're not supposed to press, but I do to distribute it. So we already smell good. We've got highlighter on. Okay, now the next thing I have in my bag is a little bag of jewelry. Now, this is what I had in the daytime. Now, just with the jewelry, watch and see how this makes a difference. So I'm going to take this necklace, and I try to always wear something a little more jazzy at night. You know, either one statement piece or something like that. I'm going to keep that same shirt I had on and just the earrings. I like to wear something jazzy at night. And just this alone, we are almost ready to go. Look at that. And a bracelet if you choose. I always have a bracelet. So just with those statement pieces, now it's time for the clothes. Now I want to show you what I'm going to do to just shift this look so quick. Is I have a scarf, and this scarf is imperative because if the sun is still up, it can cover my neck. I can use it to protect my hair from the wind or the sun, depending on what we're doing. But I brought this. This is a black little athleisure jacket, a fitness jacket. But it's because it's black, it does look dressy for night. So I can put this on over the shirt I've had on all day. It already looks dressier. You can wear it open. I'm going to zip it up to about there. Then I'm going to put on my scarf. And so I wear this in my hair. I've worn it on my purse. I wear it as to keep me warm. But having a scarf can shift your whole outfit from day to night. But I think for this evening, I am going to be wearing a jacket. So I'm just going to loop it through, keep it simple, real easy. I might just tuck it in there like that. We'll decide in a second. And then every time I travel, I either take a denim jacket, I either take white or denim. And I chose white because it's spring and summer now. And I'm going to put on my white jacket. This elevates the look in a moment. You don't have to have on both jackets, but when we go where we're going, it's still quite cold. And so I wanted to give you a full effect, how quickly my outfit shifted from being a day that went hiking in the morning, went to some shops, did some shopping, and then came home, and in a few minutes, I am ready to go for a fun dinner. I don't know if we're going for pizza or Mexican food or who knows where the wind will take us. But this is how you can elevate your look and go from day to night in a moment's notice. And my makeup, everything stays in here, like a red lip, a fuchsia lip, an eyeliner, something to refresh my skin if necessary, and a little bit of glow powder, some jewelry, and I can mix and match this no matter where I've been, where I'm going, and I would feel comfortable walking in a nice restaurant in this outfit. And then again, you don't have to wear the black. And if it's warm, I can simply wear the black jacket like this and not even entertain the white one. Or I could wear the white on white and that would look crisp and fabulous too. But between the simple makeup additions, adding a little bit of jazzy jewelry, and one scarf. And if you don't like a scarf, don't wear the scarf. I predominantly always bring a scarf because, and if I don't wear it, I'll put it on my purse. But this scarf is so multi-purpose because, you know, I can wear it on my hair like this. I can, if the wind is blowing and I can put my hair in a pony, I can put it in my ponytail. I can put it around my neck to keep my neck warm. And it actually really adds a pop of color to my outfit. So that's why I'm really into scarves and I use them often. But if you just want to stay fresh and crisp, and I do this a lot, I will just bring another white shirt, change out my white shirt, and I will do the white with the white jacket or the white with this scarf. And that looks terrific too. And you can, you know, you can do this a million and one ways. There's so many ways to wear a scarf. And I wear it, I wear a scarf, I know at least 5 to 8 ways that are my favorites. If you want to know fun ways to utilize a scarf to its best potential, let me know and I'll do a video of that for you. But when it comes to flair and fashion and style, going from day to night is simpler than you think if you have the key pieces. And it's all about just a few makeup products, and you don't even have to do that if you don't want to. And a lot of times I'll just put my glasses up on my head and use that as an accessory. And that looks really great with some big earrings and your glasses on your head. It looks very chic. But just changing out your lipstick, or you can do a lot of eyes, put heavy eyeliner and just some gloss. So the choice is to go from day to night and make it quick. It's endless. Thank you for joining me today. And I've got several vacation videos up. Take a look at those, and if there's something else you want to learn about or talk about, let me know and I would be glad to do it for you. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.